Returning for the commercial pause, we have later the following record Guinness. That consists, listen wait, the major quantity of rocket thrown from a bus the collective locomotion, where a group of young women take part studying of education it happened. In the following article, at the expense of Ignacio Fuentes and Rafael González in the camera, one represents and explains everything with major detail.
Students always have been characterized for being ingenious and original, but was a group of students. Due to this, they obtained a position in the Book of Record Guinness. They achieved the major quantity of plain of paper towed from a bus of the collective locomotion. This boy said that already it turned into something habitual into his tour to house, and they take it almost a sport. Incredibly too, they assure that in spite of the fact that they have had some problem with the people, to do this it does not provoke any hurt, only it is a way of amusing itself. The production of this brand of paper is very rapid and in a great number. Say these students, in the alone day, they have managed to the even more than 150 units, which later were all Lancer tools. In the Book of Record Guinness there is an animosity of records, and this young person have added one more to the list.
After the interesting interview, and I know even more of the young launchers, we have to our side of Antonio Reynoso, psychologist of the Memorial University of Chile, and to our interview Andrés Flores, who grants this sincere and fluid conversation to us. Which is this expression of this young person?
Taking in its content the image this young person give to demonstrate the form in which they extract the world stress of arduous school day. Man, can I do consultation to him?
Exactly.
When I interview the young person, do I notice some sign of warning it day?
Now that you mention it, remember that when asked them for it of the college, his voice and his face changed, demonstrating symptoms of depression.
One night, the conduct to his age changed according to the person. Some of them demonstrate his stress with bad face, evil humor, or loneliness.
If you have psychology, have that similar case, you aware of this age they demonstrate this conduct?
The truth is that the young person, to this age, as the major on, demonstrate a conduct that changes depending on every person. Therefore, which this young woman do is not singly, but not much less. Only they demonstrate ausment.
Thank you very much. In his time on these dogs to catch on.
Now I left them with the interview and him released to the young person than a rocket of paper to drown.
Interesting, no? Now, for a major comparison, we have an interview released by Andrés Flores to one of the protagonists of this record that is causing worry and a lot of interesting insight the viewers worldwide. The following interview is released to Alberto Parra.
Hello, how are you?
Thanks, you will.
Let's speak about his record, which is going very much of speaking inside the spectators.
The record consists of throwing the major quantity of rocket from a bus of the collective locomotion. Of this way, managing to register in the book of records.
To throw rockets is meant that you do them and every time.
Really, previous moment to a main needing, Levis, when principle of trade to achieve in ideal flight.
But I have understood that you do them during class of with the college.
If the truth that is a very laborious task, the take is valuable team in class.
Already his record is all in the world, that it leads them to being more important, but we cannot leave off sight the danger that this brings. What disadvantage they have had during this process?
If along of our voyages we have not been absent of dinner states, we have had problems with drivers of the locomotion, passing off and motorists.
It is understood. Regardless, I do congratulate and notable meeting that boys of his age are inside with records Guinness.
The truth that is has been an experience, only to say that they are a very simple rocket which you don't do mate. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your sincerity and ability. That you are very nice, and again I congratulate them for what I study.
That good interview. We are grateful again to Andres Flores that I deliver us this conversation. Now we'll go to another sign of the currency. We have an interview to one of the drivers who has been a witness of the record of this young person.
Hello, Antonio Rojas. How are you?
Hello Andres, very good, and you?
Very we also, thank you. And the years it was working you at first?
Look, if we are speaking in total, I go 9 years in data, but as operator of the Transantiago 5 years only.
Ah, you look. And with that these years, had it had sometime a similar experience?
This why as their young person, never. It had sent some children talking 1 or 2 planets of paper, but this boy we are away to the extreme. For what I have seen, they tow as approximately 15 planets I may get per day.
It's a very exciting quantity. But let's be sincere and then be his vision target of this record.
In my opinion, what this young do does not never have a thing of bad, since they do it in an innocent form and of amusement. But in spite of this infertility, they have not been absent of problem.
Already okay, but you have understood that they want you chef of some kind of allowance and the complete with this world record.
Correct. Since the use of record Guinness considered of that it was not for us the driving, not Severius validated the record since it has to be from a use of the collective locomotion to be considered. To all the chauffeur of my tour, a sum of money was having to drink.
That good and the damn professional. Thank you very much in his time and ability equally.
Thank to you.
For what I studied.
Of return, we have a note directly off the street. Hello, Andres Flores. Whom you meet?
One moment, please. 1 minute. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Surely you have listened to the front rocket. Really is a half listener. What do you think of them? To believe is that they are dangerous for the particular cars that circulate along the street of the world. I think that they are the vandals and some are few delinquents to destroy the public order, and yet he believes that they are a danger because of this can provoke a serious accident. Okay, you accidentally to any victims of the strong rocket. Not thankfully, not and he died than to God never having met them. If for some reason they see it now, what was told them? And that you success. system, I will denounce them in order that they do not continue provoking the story in the population.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Forward study.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
La Telemarch has been spoken about a few young person who throw rockets of paper. Has he listened to them?
Only have listened to rumor of them, but nothing more.
What do you think of this?
It seems to me to be very interesting. I would be charmed with having the opportunity to see them service. They are very creative.
Does it seem to you to be dangerous?
No, for nothing. The only thing that is provoked in the people is happiness.
Thank you very much in the time.
Thanks.
With this last slide, I do not still have more of that to be grateful to them Histonic in a hope that they are very nice. And remember that the launcher of the rocket can be to return of the corner. Good night.